Okay, and welcome into stream number two. Today we are mainly talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day, and specifically the new rumor that got leaked earlier today about the Helicarrier set, which is really exciting, but also a little disappointing at the same time. So we're going to be talking about that today. But first, I just want to go over a couple new rumors. For example, if I can, I don't even remember how to share my screen or share. Nope. Share screen. There we go. All right. So we'll look at this. All right. So here's the new rumor for the Helicarrier set. And it says that the price has increased now from originally when it was leaked, which was $300 to $369.99, and now all the way up to $400 for 3,057 pieces. I mean, that's just I feel like that's insane. Like, I don't know about you, but going up to starting at like I think it was like 300 to like $330, like $330, all the way up to 400 in a matter of like what seems like a couple weeks is utterly insane. But getting a couple new figures is nice, like getting a Maria Hill, the stealth suit Captain America will be great. Winter Soldier, I'm guessing this will be based off the Winter Soldier along with um the first Avengers movie, if I were to guess. Can you guys even see my screen? Okay, you can. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so I mean, going to $400 is absolutely insane when it started out at 300. And getting Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Hawkeye, Captain America, and the stealth suit, that'll be the first time ever, I'm pretty sure. A new Winter Soldier and a Phil Coulson is all awesome, but I don't think the price increase from $300 to $400 is just like justified. So that's the main thing about that. Like I think that's utterly insane. And then that's like if they do the modular later this year, like that I did a video on. If they start off like $300 for like, let's say it is a Baxter building, like $300 for a Baxter building, and then it goes all the way up to like $500. I'm going to be very upset, or not $500, but like $400. I will be very upset because the X Mansion was $330, and I feel like that's a pretty appropriate. I mean, it's small, but like it's not like tiny or anything. Same thing with the Arkham Asylum, and up there the Daily Bugle. The Daily Bugle was $330, and I mean probably the greatest out of all the Marvel modulars or any of the superhero modulars have come out yet. So that's that one. That's like mainly the only one that's like new is the Helicarrier set that's rumored to come out. So that's exciting news that it does come with minifigures, because if it didn't, I would be honestly really upset. But I don't like the price hike for $30. I mean, in my opinion, they better all have dual molded legs. Coulson, Maria Hill, Winter Soldier better have a printed arm, and if he doesn't, I'm again gonna be very upset. So there's like specific things that it's like in the details that maybe it's bigger than we think. I'm not sure, but those are the main things. And then moving on to Spider-Man Brand New Day, because they've had quite a few rumors go around. I'll have to find specifically 3 sets. But I can't find it right now. But specifically 3 sets. One's going to be a mini modular style building that is supposed to be like breakable or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be like Spider-Man versus Hulk in the office or whatever. So there's going to be that one. There's going to be like there was a tank picture going around on Twitter that got leaked on set. So like there's going to be a set about that also. So having 2 sets like that, and then the third one is a buildable Spider-Man bust, but I'm talking about just the play sets. The play sets, themselves sound really cool, but it really just depends on the figures. Because if we get good figures and the set's at least like mediocre, I'll be happy. Like specifically the tank set. If the tank set is a good build, it has Punisher, which Punisher is supposed to be in the movie. Punisher, Sadie Sink's character, which she's rumored to be Jean Grey. So Punisher, Jean Grey, and a new Spider-Man because he's supposed to be in a new Spider-Man suit that's more accurate to like this set, for example. So if that's all true, then that set's gonna be awesome. Just out of the sheer principle of like all the minifigures are gonna be good, and it's a tank for Spider-Man. So there's that. And then also the second one, which is the building, that one could be a little bit more interesting for like a niche character. I'm not sure what other villains will be in here because it's rumored that Hulk is the one of the main villains of Brand New Day, which is interesting. But so I don't know what other like niche villains are going to be in the movie. But whichever niche villains are in the movie, I would be so happy to see in a set that we've, especially if it's something that we haven't gotten in a while or something that we've just never gotten before. That would be peak, in my opinion. And that getting the new Jean Grey, for example, could lead us to possibly getting more X-Men in the future sets, especially like in the Doomsday Wave, which I am so excited for, especially with that rumored Avengers Tower set. Sorry, it's not Avengers Tower. It's going to be the Watchtower. That's more than likely what it's going to be because it's based off of Doomsday, so it'll be the Watchtower at that point. So, I mean, if you don't get at least Sentry and U.S. Agent in that set, that'll be such a fail by Lego Marvel because like you need at least a couple new printed figures, and especially Sentry. Sentry is going to be a huge part of Doomsday, more than likely, and he was a huge part of the Thunderbolts, but they didn't make a set for Thunderbolts, which was really disappointing to me. I mean, it just really sucks. So I guess on stream I'm going to be building this Spider-Man versus Ghost Rider set, you know, because I mean, this set's just been kind of sitting there for a while, and it's pretty small, so it shouldn't take me that long. And, you know, building up that hype for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Which I really just need that movie to be good. Like, I really enjoyed the last couple Marvel movies that came out, especially, like, Fantastic Four and, oh my gosh, the Thunderbolts. That was before that. I thought the Captain America movie was fine. Like it was solid. Like it was whatever. It's kind of like those. I don't know. Like I wasn't a huge fan of like Iron Man 2. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but like I thought Iron Man 2 was like okay and like it was watchable. But I prefer the first and the third ones. Weirdly enough, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't like the third one. Yeah, but if they can somehow build on this momentum, Lego Marvel, sorry, if they can build on this momentum and actually start making new minifigures, that would be so awesome. But I don't know how well some sets are going to sell. It all just depends on sales and all that bull crap that really determines what we get. Because I feel like, especially recently, like in recent years, I feel like the fans have definitely taken a step back to profitability. But you know, building this set is nice because we haven't. I don't remember. I think the last time we got a Ghost Rider was like a couple years ago. So it's nice getting a new Ghost Rider figure, which he has a new headpiece, new face print, and everything. So that's nice. And Spider-Man's the same one as always. Just fortunately doesn't have the dual molded legs, but everything else about him is the same as always. So yeah, if anyone wants to chime in the chat, go ahead. Feel free. I'm a big time yapper, so I'm also excited to build this motorcycle because I feel like most Marvel like what is that called? Like vehicles. I feel like most of them kind of suck. Like I don't know. Especially like I don't understand how there's more like there isn't more like Wakandan ships. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Alrighty, let's see. I mean, this is a pretty easy build so far, so that's good. Nice and smooth. If you're watching this on the rerun or in live chat right now, just tell me how's your day been, you know? I mean, I've today off from my jobs, so I'm just kind of living the life, and I don't know, just making YouTube videos and um. Oh, dude, what am I doing? Sitting back and just doing whatever, which is nice because I feel like I normally don't have time to do all that. All right, same thing on the other side. But sometimes I feel like Lego is seriously just like grifters. Like I feel like, especially when it comes to like Lego Star Wars, I feel like they just kind of play into what the fans want, but they don't give them fully what they want, just so that way they can make money. And I feel like that's really awful. All right. Oh, did I put that on the wrong thing? I definitely did. And these are definitely facing the wrong way. Oops. Um. Well, crap. That sucks. How did I mess this up already, man? What are we doing? It's supposed to be, yeah, big side this way, and then the guns are pointing the opposite way. Well, that stinks. You know, some. Oh gosh. Okay. And Spider-Man Brand New Day has a huge opportunity to, I would say, bring life back into Lego Marvel, in my opinion, with the sets. So if they could do that, and like genuinely hit on the sets and bring in some niche characters that we haven't had in a while, slash just do well on the sets, then I feel like that could boast well for the rest of the theme because we haven't really gotten a lot of sets for the recent movies in the MCU. Like ever since the Eternals flop, like we haven't really done like anything. Like and it sucks. It stinks. It sucks for the fans because just kind of feel, I don't know. I just feel like we're not getting what we should as fans, especially when it comes to Lego. Like I don't know if it was a thing by Disney where they were like, "Hey, you got to stop making some of the stuff early," because I know that was a huge complaint, especially for like Civil War around that era. Was there was leaks for the movies? I'm sorry if you hear my cats fighting here in a second. So I don't know. I just hope that we eventually get to the point that they just make whatever they want. And oh nice. Dude, what are you doing, kitty? And also I just wanted to give a huge shout out to everyone that's been watching my videos recently. Like I've had a lot of shorts randomly do well. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have this much success on just random crap that I post on the internet, especially when it's just like Lego stuff. But oh, did I? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay. Mhm. And thank you for everyone who tuned into my last live stream, my Chat's Choice live stream, which this one is not Chat's Choice. But if you ever do tune into Chat's Choice, what we do is I put up a poll for all of my Lego backstock stuff, and we'll have a vote in the stream on what you would like to see me build, and then we would build that set during the stream, or in this case, the one from last stream that we voted on will be the one for the next stream. So the one that won last time was the recent Batman tumbler. The one with the Heath Ledger Joker and Two-Face in it. That's one that won. But here's the build of the motorcycle. It's actually really good for what it is. I already showed off the minifigures. I mean, and it's dude, I remember like when the back of the catalogs were like peak. Like there was so much good stuff like in the back of the catalogs, but just don't build them like they used to, I'm afraid. All right, but let's get back into some of the rumors. I can try to find some of it. Oh, but another thing that I saw on Instagram and people are reporting is, I don't know if this is true or not, but there's supposed to be around 5 to 6 Doomsday sets, and only 2 of them have been kind of like leaked. And one was a Doctor Doom bust, which I'm not really excited for unless if Doctor Doom's in it. But then again, like Doom will probably be in a couple other sets, so like I'm not really worried about it. But you know, like that's the only reason why I would buy that set. But the other one, which was the Watchtower set, that's like the only one where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna for sure. That's a day one buy for me. And maybe like this is me speculating, but maybe some of the other sets, since what has been leaked recently, is that it's gonna be kind of like Avengers versus X-Men to some extent. Maybe it'll be like maybe one of them will be like X Mansion based, and maybe we'll get someone like Nightcrawler. Maybe that's like the only mutant, or maybe like Colossus. I don't know. I don't know what other mutants have been casted that we don't. Oh, Rebecca Romijn as what is her name? Mystique. I mean, those are like the only couple that really come to mind that I would like really want. But Nightcrawler and Mystique, those two for sure. And then it would be nice getting more like a different version of Magneto and Professor X, because the Professor X from the X Mansion is really just not that good at all. So that's the only thing that I wish we would get from that like type of the wave, but like the X-Men side of it. But for the different factions, for example, another one that I really want to see is I want to see different Fantastic Four like leg molds. I would love the dual molded legs where it's like blue and then white on the bottom, especially if that one rumor, it's not even a rumor, but like my speculation about a Baxter building coming later this year, if that comes true, then I feel like that it makes all the more sense to get them dual molded legs during that wave. But if not, it's fine. But again, it just makes so much sense for a Baxter building. Doomsday is coming out. Like there will be some scenes in the Baxter building more than likely, even if it's not from the MCU's universe. But still, like it makes so much sense. They have that. They had the movie just come out like last year. So did Superman. Superman's movie came out last year, and you could get a Daily Planet from that. But there's nothing really like Batman related that I could really think it could be. It could maybe be another like Batcave type set, but that's like the only thing that I can think of. But I mean, it just makes too much sense for it to be another Marvel because like I don't think that did they have one last year? I don't think they had one last year. So maybe they just took the year off last year and just get because I remember the Arkham, but I don't think anything else came out because the year before was the X Mansion. So I mean, I think unfortunately that's going to be the Arkham Asylum is going to be the only one that we're going to get for a while until the DCU is it DCEU sorry that can prove that they have a well established enough fan base that they can get more sets. So there's that, which really sucks, but it's and like there's only like a couple like figures that you could use like in the Superman set compared to the Baxter building. The Baxter building, the comic based Doom got leaked, which I don't know if I'm allowed to show in here. But that got leaked. And you already have the Fantastic Four already made. You're getting the buildable Furry here in 2 months. So I mean, and then more than likely you're gonna get like a Herbie minifigure. Not even like a minifigure. I don't like a droid like mold. But you're gonna get all of that. Literally all of that. So that's what, 4, 5, 6 things that you can automatically put just in the Baxter building without even reprinting or making new prints for anything. Right there. Right there. That's 6 that you don't have to really like make. So and realistically, like if you did a Baxter building, you'd probably only need to do 10 minifigures, kind of like what you did with the X Mansion. So right there, there's 6. Maybe you make 4 new unique minifigures, something that I'm just not thinking of. So there's that. I don't know where I would even like put a Baxter building if I got it because I don't really have a whole lot of space. Can't tell because my bugle's all the way up there. Then I have my X Mansion, and then right behind my head is the Arkham Asylum. So I don't even know where I would have room for it, especially because later this year I really want to get the Avengers Tower before it retires. And I don't even know where I'm going to have room for that. I might have to maneuver some room and put it on my desk, maybe. That's like the only thought that I'd really have. Or maybe I'd seal up some of the boxes in a garage somewhere or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's all really like the Marvel rumors that are going around right now. There's not too many DC rumors, which again really sucks. Like I don't even know what they're gonna do the rest of the year for DC. Which I mean that could be a good thing. That could be a good thing, and we don't know. We just don't know yet. But so it could I don't know. Maybe DC they'll do like some basic play sets. But there's no movie coming out this year for DC or yeah, there is. There's Supergirl. So maybe they'll do a Supergirl set, but I doubt it. I mean, if they do a Supergirl set, like in like the August wave or even something like in October, I feel like that could fit. That's really it going on for Lego DC right now, which is honestly really disappointing, all things considered. So yeah, I mean, what the dude? My cats are fighting right now. And as for like Star Wars right now, Star Wars is really I can't even think of like I mean, yeah, like literally all the rumors right now are just Mandalorian and Grogu, which that doesn't get me excited at all because I'm not excited for this movie. I think the movie's gonna suck. Like, I thought Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2 were good. I thought season 3 was bad. I thought Ahsoka was good, but that's again really it. So only and like it just really sucks that the most recent season of Mandalorian was just not good at all. Like I can't really think of much that really happened that season. Then I was like, oh yeah, that was good. I mean, I can only think of like maybe like a couple sets that I liked, but that was really it. And yeah, so that's really it. An idea for a short that I had was I was gonna try to, where are they at? Right here. I was gonna try to remake some of the comic covers for a couple shorts, and I feel like that could do well. But I don't know if you can see them all. But there's all my comics over there in the corner. You have the Secret Wars, Civil War, X-Men: Days of Future Past, Infinity Saga, Moon Knight, an X-Men one, Infinity War, and then another X-Men one. But that's really all that's going on in the Lego space right now. I just wanted to do a quick little pop-up stream. So if you guys did want to catch up and watch my other stream, that one happened on Sunday night. So I'm planning on doing another stream this week, which is going to be Chat's Choice, but that won't be until later this week. So if you guys want to do that. If you guys want to join and watch that, feel free. It'll be later this week. So have a good day, everyone.